Another bombshell from the WikiLeaks dump. John Podesta suggesting illegal aliens can get away with voter fraud, writing, quote, "Now, on the picture ID, the one thing I've thought of in that space is that if you show up on Election Day with a driver's license, with a picture, say that you're a citizen, you have the right to vote in federal elections." Here now, former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee, former presidential candidate and Fox News contributor governor. It's shocking, but do we have any evidence that this talk resulted in action?
You know, I don't know that we have evidence that it has happened, but look how cavalier the Clinton people are about defrauding the whole voting process. And they're all over Donald Trump because he said the system is rigged. I mean, when you read stuff like this, you just say, Trump is right. I mean, this is just outrageous. And what Melissa just was reporting about, you know, the conference in Morocco, foreign governments cannot legally give to a presidential candidate or campaign. So the Clintons found a clever way around it, just like they're finding a clever way around voter fraud. Yeah. They just get licenses to illegals, and then they say, hey, you just became a citizen because we gave you a driver's license. Look, there's a separate set of rules that the Clintons play by that those of us in the great unwashed are not allowed to play by. And I'm hoping that people realize when they go to vote, they've got a real stark choice here, and they better think long and hard about it.
You know more than anybody because you were governor of the state that Bill Clinton hails from, that he made his political reputation in. As you just mentioned, Trump's getting a lot of grief for what he said about respecting the election. But in Clinton's Arkansas, a lot of Democrats didn't have a lot of respect for people who were elected there. Can you tell us what happened when you tried to get into your office when you were elected, I guess, lieutenant governor?
Yeah, when I was elected lieutenant governor in 1993 in a special election, it just outraged the Clinton machine because they didn't expect that. He had just gone to the White House. So Webb Hubbell, remember Webb, he ended up in prison. He called down to the state capitol and told the Secretary of State to make it miserable for me. So on the day of my swearing in, they nailed the door to my office at the state capitol shut. Physically nailed it shut, David, and it stayed nailed shut for 59 days.
Wow.
When I finally got in, all the office furniture had been removed. The budget was zeroed out. It was a real wonderful red carpet
this is from the
welcome.
people who are now complaining about Donald Trump not respecting the results of an election. Quickly, I just want to play something. You were also a preacher in a previous life, although I think you still qualify as one. Donna Brazile mentioned something last night in an interview with Megyn Kelly when she was talking about the way she was treated because of her possible involvement in giving a question that was later asked at a CNN town hall. Let's just play that tape.
WikiLeaks released a March 12th Podesta email showing you messaging the Clinton campaign with the exact wording of a question asked at the March 13th CNN TV1 town hall debate. Where did you get it?
You know, as a Christian woman, I understand persecution, but I will not sit here and be persecuted because your information is totally false.
Now, Pastor Huckabee, you know a little bit about Christian persecution. Do you think she qualifies?
Look, this was like a scene from a Matlock show where Matlock is pressing, and finally the person on the witness stand just says, I did it, I did it. I like Donna Brazile, I do, but last night Megyn Kelly had her against the wall, and listen, when you start calling on Jesus to save you in an interview, you're really in trouble.
Well, I was thinking of how many Christian martyrs were rolling in their grave when she was talking about that. It's just extraordinary. At any rate, Governor Mike Huckabee.
I'm going to start calling, you know, Megyn the persecutor. I mean, good heavens, come on.
She'll add that to her middle name. All right, thank you, Governor. Good to see you.